Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to start off with the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect Longwear Concealer in Warm Tan. And I'm just going to spread that across my eyelid because that's going to be my base. And then I'm just going to pat it out with a brush to make it look all smooth. Because today we're going to be dipping in some color. And then afterwards, we're going to go into my Karity matte palette in the color Medusa, which is like this really dark, pretty green color. And we're just going to put it in my crease, which I have to say the Karity palette is very, very pigmented because I did not have a lot of Medusa on my brush, but you could like really see it well. Like look how it's just popping out. And I'm just going to continue to spread that across my crease. And then I'm going back into the Karity matte palette into Wicked. And then I'm going to blend out the harsh lines with Wicked. Yeah, I'm just going to blend it out. And just going to give it that very flawless blended out look. And then I'm going to go back in Wicked, not Wicked, but Medusa, to add more green. And then I'm going to go back in Wicked to blend it all out again. And then I'm going to go back to my Karity matte palette into Phantom. And with that dark blue, I'm going to put it on the outer corner of my eye with an angled brush. And I kind of hate that I didn't have like a darker green, but this dark blue really did work well. And I'm just going to blend it out and make it look all smooth. And then after that, I'm going to Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in C1, aka White People Concealer. And then I'm going to cut my crease. And I'm not the best at cutting my crease. I try. I try. You know, sometimes it comes out great and sometimes it doesn't. And you know, life goes on. But I have to say that I did good with this one. It certainly matches the one on my other eye, so I was glad for that. And with me like making my crease, when I have enough on my eye, I start patting out with my finger, and then I start blending it out. And then I'm going back into my Karity matte palette into, oh gosh, what's that color name again? Coquet. And I'm just gonna, it's like a pretty bright orange, and I'm just going to put it on my eyelid. I swear, I really just be jamming during my makeup sessions. And I'm going to blend more of Phantom into Coquet, and then add more Coquet to my eyelid. And then afterwards, I'm going to the Karity Frost palette in Janet. I honestly forgot to film that part, so please forgive me for that. But yes, it's the Karity Frost palette. Karity has a lot of good palettes, and the reason why I have so many of them because they're for a good price. So when I originally bought the matte palette, I kind of bought a lot of stuff, which is why I have a lot of Karity lipsticks and the Karity palettes. Next, I'm going to go in e.l.f. with the Expert Liquid Eyeliner in Jet Black. And you know, I'm just going to try to make my eyeliner pop. Well, at least this time around, I'm outlining what I want my eyeliner to look like. As much as I love liquid, it can be the struggle sometimes. I've been thinking about trying out gel, but nothing is quite like liquid. Gosh, I'm taking such a long time with this. At least I'm jamming. And next, I'm going to the Ulta Beauty Maximum Lashes Defining and Lengthening Mascara. And you know, I'm just going to make my lashes pop a little bit. I'm not a fan of like putting on lashes because that's extra work. And I'm not going to lie, I am kind of lazy with my makeup and also doing my hair. So what can I say? I'm just lazy. And then I'm going to go into the Estée Lauder Double Wear Foundation with Sandalwood. And I didn't realize it at the moment, but when I was putting on my foundation, I forgot to put on my primer. And in a minute, you're going to see a clip of when I realized that I forgot to put it on. And I felt so stupid because primer helps foundation so much, and I'm upset that I forgot to put it on that day, because like without primer your foundation kind of looks cakey. But thank God it didn't look cakey on me that day. But please remember y'all, put on your primer. And then next I'm going to the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and Tan Deep Sand, and you know, I'm just going to put it under my eyes, on my nose, then my forehead, then my lips, and then my chin. And this is basically to, you know, highlight my face, which I know in my last video I said contour, but let me tell you y'all, I love makeup. I just don't know the terminology of makeup. So yeah. And this is the moment that I realized that I forgot to put on my primer. Look at my face. Like I realized it, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm too legit to quit now, so I might as well continue because I already put on the foundation. I got my eyes on, so I'm like, might as well continue. So yeah, so I'm just gonna blend out my concealer, make my cheeks highlight and pop. Hey, look at them cheeks though. And then next, I do something else very, very stupid with the Dermablend Professional Illuminating Banana Powder. I accidentally put too much on one cheek, and and I look so crazy right now. Look at me, bruh. It's like that day was my day, but it wasn't my day at the same time because I forgot to put on my primer and stuff. Anyway, we're going to the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette in medium to dark. And with the darker shade, I'm just gonna start contouring my face, starting with my cheeks, then moving to my forehead area. Has anyone else like noticed that when it comes to like bronzer and stuff, when you're contouring your face, it doesn't last long throughout the day? Like, I don't know if it's because I have a pie face and you really can't see it at all, but it really doesn't last long for me. I don't know why, but yeah. Hey, look at me go. Step, I'm just gonna dust off all that excess powder, you know, so I don't look as powdery or ashy. And it took me a minute to wipe off the dust, well, not dust but powder on this cheek. I was really going in. All right, there there I go. Look at me not looking so ashy. And then next, I'm going to go back to the Black Radiance True Complexion palette, and I'm going to go in that lighter shade, and I'm just going to, you know, add some warmth to my nose and contour it a little, just a little, not too much. I'm still upset about that whole primer thing, but anyway, on to my lips. So I'm going with the NYX Lip Pencil in Espresso, and I'm just going to, you know, outline my lips. Which I gotta say, I really like this color. Like Espresso is my main one. Like it's either Espresso or Downtown Beauty with NYX, but I do use Espresso a lot. Then next, I'm going to go to the Karity Matte Liquid Lipstick Pretty Fly, and I'm just going to spread that across my lips. And then afterwards, I'm going to go back with Karity Matte Liquid Lipstick Sugary Sweet, and I'm just going to add a little so I can add a little light to my lips, you know, make it pop a little. And then I'm going back into my Karity Matte palette and Medusa, and I'm just going to put it below my eyes, you know, to finish out this very pumpkin looking look. So I would say this look is like definitely perfect for the fall, especially if you're doing it on like the pumpkin patch date, which is why I call it the pumpkin patch look. So yeah, and then I'm going to go back in my Karity Matte palette with Wicked, and I'm also going to add it under my eyes. And then I'm going to use my setting spray, fan myself a little bit, you know. And then I'm going to go into the Wet n Wild Megaglo highlighting powder in Precious Petal. And I'm just going to add it to my face. And I realize if you put your setting spray on before your highlighter pops way more than it does like if you would put it on before your setting spray. Because, bruh, look at my cheeks. They are really glowing. And then I'm going to add the powder to my nose. Cupid bow on my lips. I'm sorry, but that's just like my favorite feature, my Cupid bow. And then I'm going to add somebody in my eyes. And then here is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. More content is coming. And see you later.